Now to your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes. Police in Albuquerque, New Mexico are investigating the killings of 4 Muslim men. They're looking into whether there are connections between a Friday killing and the ambush shooting deaths of 3 Muslim men over the past 9 months. One of the victims in Thursday's fiery crash in Southern California was a pregnant mother on her way to a prenatal exam. The woman, her 11-month-old son, and boyfriend were among those killed in the crash. Nicole Lorraine Linton was arrested on suspicion of vehicular manslaughter with gross negligence. 6 people were hurt after a tree fell on a class reunion in Philadelphia's Fairmount Park. All victims are between the ages of 66 and 67, all 6 listed as stable. SeaWorld San Diego confirms that a 20-year-old killer whale has died from an infection. The orca, Nakai, died on Thursday. That leaves the park with 8 remaining killer whales, ranging in age from 9 to 57. Close to a dozen people displaced after an early morning fire in Rancho Cordova. Flames damaged 8 units, destroying 3 at a complex on Data Drive. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Israel and the Palestinian Islamic Jihad militant group agreed to the truce that began just hours ago. Israel began its offensive on Friday and has kept up airstrikes in the days since, while militants have lobbed barrages of rockets into Israel. More than a dozen have been killed in Gaza. In Iceland, tourists gathered to watch a volcano spew lava and streams of molten rock. The volcano erupted on Wednesday, just months after another eruption. Climate change unveiled a piece of history in Italy. The Italian army carried out a controlled detonation of a World War II-era bomb discovered in low water after the country's longest river, the Po, dried up. Italy is in the middle of its worst drought in 70 years. Secretary of State Antony Blinken in South Africa to start a 3-nation tour on the continent. It's seen as part of a competition between Russia and Western powers for support from African countries over the war in Ukraine. South Africa is one of many African countries that has maintained a neutral stance. After 2 years of COVID cancellations, the annual Peach Festival returned to Folsom. Hundreds gathered downtown today for peach-flavored beer, peach-themed games, peach dessert contests, wine tasting, and live music. And those are your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.